You know, many of us are going to head to the polls in 2 days, but there are some rules with mail-in ballots and what you can and can't do while you're voting. So we brought in Tom Collins. He's the executive director of the Arizona Citizens Clean Election Commission. Good morning.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here. So we're going to go over 6 kind of common questions that people have. And the first one is, can I drop off my early ballot at the polls? A lot of people, they forget to mail them in in the right amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have a mail ballot on election day, you can take that to the polls. That's kind of your fast pass to skip the line and drop it off. You can get your I voted sticker and hit the road. But definitely, if you haven't turned those in, you can still turn them in on election day. You can turn them in on Monday at some emergency polling sites that Maricopa has at locations.maricopa.vote. You can find those. So you're not out of luck if you have a mail ballot.
We have another question on our screen now. Who can turn in my early ballot? Maybe you're not able to get to the polls on Tuesday. Can you have a friend or a family member?
Yes, you can have a family member, a household member, or a caregiver. You can't just have any random friend do it. You've got to be within the sphere of family member, caregiver, or household member. But yes, those folks can drop off your ballot for you.
Okay, another question. I voted and returned an early ballot, but I want to change my vote. We can't do that, huh?
If your vote's already in, your vote is in. That's it. In fact, you know, these votes are early. The mail ballots are being processed already, so you're pretty much have cast your ballot at that point.
And if you made a mistake on your early ballot but you haven't turned it in, can you still go to the polls?
Yes, if you haven't turned in your mail ballot, you can go into the polls. You're going to have to vote what's called a provisional ballot, so they can match that up with the mail ballot you haven't turned in. But yeah, you definitely can still vote.
And a lot of times people move, you know, and then you realize, oh goodness, I didn't update my registration. Can you still vote?
You should be able to vote within the county still if you fill out, again, one of these provisional ballots. That's going to both cast your ballot and update your address, but you need to bring an ID or other documentation with your current address.
Last question. Can I take a ballot selfie? We live in, you know, the day and age where everybody's taking a selfie. And you can't, right?
If you're in a polling place, you can't take a selfie. There's no photography in polling places. If you're at home and you still have a mail ballot, that you can take a picture of your ballot, but nobody else's.
Okay, you can take a picture of the sticker as you're leaving the site.
Right.
Where can people go to get more information? Because we know a lot of people want to make sure that they go to the right polling site and things like that.
Sure. You can go to azcleanelections.gov and you can go to our voter dashboard. That's going to bring you to the candidates that you can vote for, get information on them. It's going to bring you to what county, in the county links to the places you can vote. You can look there. If you're in Maricopa County, you can go to maricopa.vote. That's another site that has all the information that you're going to need. And you do want to check because polling places do move because different elections in different locations work at different times.
So don't go to your old polling site. Just check to make sure you're going to the right one.
Make a plan before you vote, and then you're going to have a successful experience.
Thanks for helping us out. We appreciate it. Tom Collins joining us this morning.